Welcome to CEC TV. This is Hayden Peterson broadcasting live here at the Student Activity Center for another night of Dixie Volleyball. Tonight, Dixie is hosting California Baptist University. These two teams are currently atop the Pac-West Conference standings as of November 3rd, which was yesterday. Dixie State sitting currently in first place with a conference record of 11-3. And Cal Baptist right behind them, sitting at 10-4. For your starting lineups tonight, we will actually do the starting lineups after the national anthem. So we'll step aside for just a minute while they do the national anthem, and we'll rejoin you.
Live from the campus of Dixie State University, the Community Education Channel presents Red Storm Volleyball.
There is a place where rocks bleed and nature blushes on a battlefield green with envy, where dimples determine destiny and a tiny wooden tee holds the outcome in the balance. There is a place where friends are opponents and opponents are friends, where the prize is elusive, the conquest is captivating, and the score isn't settled till the drinks are down. There is a place.
Everywhere that we go, he makes people laugh and makes people smile, and I feel like I have that quality.
He's the one who always takes me fishing. I watch golf with him. And
I watch him cook, because when I grow up, I want to be a cook too.
We have the same faces like this.
Dad is the one, when you fall, that picks you up.
That unconditional sense of presence and reassurance is really what makes him my father.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready now for the starting lineups. For the Lancers, California Baptist University. Starting for the Lancers, number 1, Jordan Psycho. Number 2, Tori Ortman. Number 3, Jessica Harris. Number 4, Kristen McCord. Number 7, Lauren Hackett. Number 10, Abby Gortsema. And number 20, Jenna Perry. Now for the Red Storm, as we are just announcing the coaches. Head coach Robin Felder leading her team to 7 straight victories, looking to pick up number 8 tonight to keep them in first place on the season in the conference. Number 3 will be starting. That's Lindsey Jones. Outside hitter Taylor Durea, number 4, also starting. From Prescott, Arizona, number 8, Alex Anderson. Also starting is her sister, number 10, Brett Anderson. Outside hitter to junior Delaney Daniel, number 12. And your setter, Kaylee Fry. And a St. George local, number 17, Mackenzie Bird Murphy. There's your starting lineups, ladies and gentlemen. These two teams met back in September on the 18th at Cal Baptist home court. Cal Baptist took the first two games handily, 14-25 and then 21-25. Dixie rallied back in the third and fourth, winning both games by a score of 26-24. The fifth and deciding game went to Cal Baptist, 11-15. Cal Baptist has a record of 10-4 in the conference. They are currently on a two-game losing streak as they lost to Point Loma and Elo in the past week. In talking with the coach from Cal Baptist, he said they've got to bounce back here. Tough to lose two in a row, but you got to regain your focus and try to bounce back. So the mentality at practice this week was how to come into Dixie and to St. George and beat a tough team on their home court in Dixie. He said the focus has been good at practice this week, and he thinks the girls will show up and ready to go. So we're just about a minute away here from the first ball being served over. Both teams are on the court here. Libero's getting ready to step in. And we'll be underway in this battle for first place in the conference. Whoever wins this game will be set in first place for a day or so until they play again. If Dixie does not win this game, they do not have the tiebreaker with California Baptist. Dixie is 11-3. Like I said, California Baptist 10-4. Dixie riding a 7-game win streak and Cal Baptist riding a 2-game losing streak. Serving first will be Dixie, number 15, Kaylee Fry. Here we go. First ball was served long, would have been out of bounds, but played there by the libero. Straight back, point, Dixie. Delaney Daniel with the chest up, and Kaylee Fry pounds it into the net. A great hit out there on Cal Baptist side, number 20, Jenna Perry. One of the key players both coaches mentioned, as I'll get to a little later in the broadcast. But Jenna Perry, a number to be looking for here on the Cal Baptist side, number 20. Serve sent over by Lauren Hackett. Dorea swings, blocked out of bounds, point Dixie. That was Perry with the block, unfortunately for her, bounced it out of bounds. Dorea back to serve for Dixie here in game one. Duryea back to serve once again. Duryea gets another shanked pass into the stands as Dixie takes a 4-1 lead here early in the first game. Duryea, there's your serve as the pass is shanked into the stands there on the replay. Another ball unable to be passed there by Cal Baptist Lancers as Duryea having herself a little run here. 5-1, Lancers looking for a side out. Duryea looking to keep her streak going. Outside dug up by Anderson, a little help from Delaney Daniel, and Kaylee Fry sends it over. Once again, tip ball, dug up by the libero. Set upside, outside to Perry. Fry goes up with it. Anderson with the bump set, outside to her sister. It's going to go too far. And in the net is number 10, I believe, Brett Anderson. Libero out, number 3, back to serve. That's Jessica Harris. In, number 5 for Dixie, Jacqueline Condi on the back row. And a missed serve there from Jessica Harris. The 6-foot junior from San Diego, California, played some previous ball at Rancho Bernardo College, I believe. Mackenzie Bird Murphy back to serve for the Storm. Set up to Perry. Perry goes back corner, got it right on the line. Great swing there from Perry. You see the replay. Pass set back quick. The block unable to get up in time. And that ball is inside the red line there. Delaney Daniel goes up. Back to Daniel. Daniel through the block. That'll fall down inbounds. And the kill for Daniel. Substitution now as Brett Anderson will step out. And in comes Talia Brown to serve. Talia sends it over. Put back up, number 6 swings on it, tipped out of bounds. Point as Lauren Marr, a sub, gets a kill. As she will check back out, and in comes number 4, Kristen McCord. 7-3 or 7-4 here in game 1. Dixie State leads early in game 1. Short serve dug up by Condi. Backdoor to Jones. And Jones sends it off the back row for a kill. Great backdoor kill right there, real quick. Kaylee Fry puts the back set right there, and Jones beats the block up, sends it off the back row. Delaney Daniel tries to roll one over the net, short, unable to do so. Back to serve is the libero, Tori Ortman for the Lancers. Tori sends a serve on its way. Daniel up to Fry. Fry goes right to DeRay in the middle. Off the block, dug up by the libero. Ball set back to number 7 and dug by Anderson. Fry out to DeRay. DeRay down the line. All day got it in there. Wakes the fans up here a little bit. The great kill there as Fry gets the set after the great dig here by Anderson. Over to Fry, and DeRay goes right down the line, reads the block perfectly just over the top of the back row there as Anderson will set to serve. Float serve. Ball's deep. Swung on by Murphy, and it's going to be hit out of bounds, and it's called out. Ball called touch, but I believe it just went off the net. Either way, point Dixie. Anderson back to serve. Goes far side to number 7. As number 7, Lauren Hackett, gets up top and puts it down quick there as Anderson makes a diving attempt, unable to get to it. Anderson looked a little off balance on that serve there. Looks like her toss went a little higher than she was expecting, and she was landing before the ball came down to her hand. Barely got it in time. As Mackenzie Bird Murphy sees a great spot to sneak one over, and she does so with a great tip. Both blocks went to the middle thinking it was going to be quick, and Kaylee Fry saw the chance and took it. Kaylee Fry back to serve as you watch this. Looks like the blocks come to the middle. No one in that close corner, and Kaylee Fry does an excellent job of placing that ball. Great hands. Fry now with the ace in between the libero and Lauren Hackett. Gets them thinking as a timeout would be burned here by the Lancers. So Dixie State out to a quick start here in game 1. Jumps out to a 12-6 lead. We'll stick around right here for this short minute break. See if we can't get some live fan action, see what's going on over here from the student section. So you look out, see if we can get some crazies out there. Looks like they're keeping the cool for a minute. Looks like we're gonna get the shirts on and try to wide it out over here. Stands are full though. That's what we like to see. As Dixie State breaks the timeout first. And they're followed here by the Lancers. 12-6, Dixie State off to a great start here at home. When I talked to Coach Felder earlier today, she told me the confidence has risen watching themselves be bumped back into first place with 3 losses, as 2 losses last year won the conference. When the girls lost their 3rd game, a little bit of hope was gone. But seeing Cal Baptist lose 2 straight and get up to 4 losses and join everyone else at 4, they got a lot of confidence, and Coach said the confidence, you could see it in practice. The energy is up. There's new energy They're fighting for something else now, and they're not worried about what they can lose, but more what they can gain with these upcoming games to finish off the season. As another miscommunication error for the Lancers there. 2 in a row. The play before, the spike went outside the flag stick, in case you were wondering why it was called dead. And that play, just a little bit of miscommunication there on the half of the Lancers. Kaylee Fry with another great serve. 2 people after it. Goes quick, back row. And Fry will send that off the roof. Kill goes to Lauren Hackett. Once again, Lauren Hackett and Jenna Perry, 2 players for the Lancers who lead their team in kills. As you see Perry right there with another kill off this side. Fry was there, just unable to control it as Perry will serve it over. Dorea. Fry goes quick. Mackenzie Bird Murphy's there. Ball set back over. Delaney up to Fry. And that's in. Anderson. Fry, quick to Mackenzie Bird Murphy. Once again dug up by the libero there. Back set, number 20 with the kill. Nope, it's dug up. Anderson. Dorea sends it over free ball. Outside. Kill by number 5, Laura Price. A 5'10 student, junior, red shirt junior, with a great kill there for the rally ending point for Cal Baptist. You see Dorea have to send it over free. A little bit of communication error. 1 goes quick to 5 there. The block unable to get up and puts it right between Daniel and Anderson. Goes middle, Dorea by herself. Right down, got it on the line. That's a kill. Great spot there by Fry and great kill by Duryea. Dorea seems to run off the tongue better, but I believe it's pronounced Duryea. So we'll try to get that figured out for you. Duryea with the serve. Ace once again in between Lauren Hackett and number 2, Tori Ortman. Having a little bit of miscommunication problem. That ball should probably go to Ortman every time, as she is the libero. Hackett should probably slide over a little bit more and get out of the way, just so that they can get rid of that confusion. Duryea goes right at Hackett. Backside to Perry. Perry puts it down, but it's bounced back up. Try to go up top, unable to do so. 4 hits. They thought it was a block. Dixie didn't realize they did not touch it. And another timeout to California Baptist. We'll step away for 45 seconds after this highlight, and we'll be right back.
The Community Education Channel, serving Washington County for 20 years, covering DSU athletics, local high school events, city councils, the Economic Summit, Chamber of Commerce meetings, community events like Washington City Veterans Day celebration, and much more. Visit cectvutah.com for broadcast schedule and more information.
$17-8. Duryea back to serve once again for Dixie. 17-8 here in the Student Athletic Center. Duryea with the serve once again right between Hackett. Get up. Delaney Daniel goes up and finishes it, as the plan when Hackett is on the back row is obviously serve at her. Make her pass and make the coach have to take her out if she cannot. Dixie's exploiting that here in the first game as they've got a 10-point lead and 7 points away from the first game. Daniel once again goes after it. Ooh, a great leaping ability there by number 1, the setter, Jordan Psycho. Got all the way up off the ground there to bring it back, as Daniel thought she's going to have another overkill. Unable to do so, but when she set it back, no one was there. Duryea once again at the serve. Another laser right at Hackett once again. Free ball, Perry. Anderson, Fry. Mackenzie Bird Murphy with the kill right in between number 1 and number 7. Psycho and Lauren Hackett both there. Neither of them able to get it in the air. 20-8 as you watch the replay. Free ball from Perry sent over. Anderson, Fry, and back to Mackenzie Bird Murphy for the kill. Anderson digs that up live. Fry out to Daniel. Daniel blocked down. Dug up off the net. It's still good. Anderson will send it over. No, that'll be Mackenzie or Fry. Anderson dug. Fry's there. Backside to Anderson. Slam back down through the block. Number 6 and number 3 on the block there. Jessica Harris and Lauren Marr. Back to serve Jessica Harris as Duryea rallied off about 6 there on her serve. Doing a great job. Service on the way. Daniel up to Fry. Fry goes quick to Bird Murphy. Straight down through the block, and it's killed. Mackenzie Bird Murphy now back to serve. St. George local. Serve is on its way. Outside looking Perry. Perry blocked straight down by Jones and Daniel. Tag team for the block. Give them 22-9 lead here. Dixie State in the Student Center. Game 1 with Cal Baptist. Bird Murphy back to serve. It's on its way a little bit deep, and it does not catch the line. It falls out of bounds. Long. Great serve there. Daniel digs it up. Fry up top, quick to Jones. Jones puts it in deep right corner. Nobody there. Once again, great play miss by the hitters for Dixie. Brett Anderson will check out. Talia Brown into serve. She watched this replay. Dug up by Daniel. Fry looks quick to Jones. Before the block is able to get off their feet, she's had it killed in the deep corner. Great spot. Talia with that serve. Knuckleball serve. Ball didn't even move. Dug up by Daniel. Fry. Way back to Daniel on the opposite side of the court. Blocked straight down there by number 10, Abby Gortsema, a 6'4 junior. Extremely tall there. That's a lot to hit by, as Delaney Daniel found out the hard way. Watch Gortsema get all the way up and block it straight down. Not much of a vertical on that block, but if she jumps too high, her forehead will be blocking those and not her hands, and that's not going to feel great. Number 4, Kristen McCord, a senior, redshirt senior, back to serve for Cal Baptist. Serve is on its way, catches the top of the net and goes over. Fry. Back to Daniel. Daniel quick. Anderson gets it up. Fry off the roof. Daniel has to send it over free. Up. Back. Number 10 has to go after it. Gortsema gets there. Free ball coming. Set. Swung on and put on the angle. Delaney not much of a choice. Has to go straight up. Swung on again by Perry. Or Hackett. Lauren Hackett, actually. That was Lauren Hackett with the kill. Great swing, great kill. Replay there. Hackett got a great swing on it. Dixie State kind of gave that one away, unable to get the pass up to the setter in order to get a good set here. Going Jones off weak side. Block. Tilly is there. Fry. Back to Jones once again. Jones swings, pushes it over. Setter up to Hackett. Hackett rolls one over. Tilly is there. Now Fry. Fry to Daniel. Left close. And dug up. Got to send it. They do. Condi with a great send. Up to Hackett. Blocked. And brought back down. Hackett goes down the line. Talia's there. Daniel chasing it back way to the camera. Our camera dodges it wisely. Gortsema down the line, and it's going to drop. Anderson got out one arm on it, unable to get up in the air, though. Great play there by both sides. Kept keeping the rally alive as Cal Baptist making a run here. Dixie's got to get control and get a kill here. Number 4, Kristen McCord. Back to serve once again for Cal Baptist. Serves on its way. Pass by Condi. Little tight. Jones has to send over. Talia with the dig. Fry. Daniel comes and pushes one to the back corner. Nobody's there, but it goes wide left and just barely out of bounds. Once again, Dixie State trying to kill a rally here. If they don't get it this time, I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Felder use a timeout, as she looked at her coaching staff after that play, trying to decide what to do, but they're going to get a side out here on their own, hopefully. 23-14, game 1. Condi, Talia, wide side Daniel. Daniel with the swing, block straight down, and Coach Felder is on her feet, looking for a substitution, and she's got one. It's going to be Gianna Kiowa. Gianna Kiowa will come in for Delaney Daniel. In warm-ups, Gianna Kiowa actually looked solid. Getting up, getting a lot of contact on the ball, and putting it right where she wanted it. So we'll see if she can't help the Storm get a side out here, as Cal Baptist has crept within 8. Condi, Fry, goes quick to Jones. Jones has no choice but to pass it over. Gorsema with that 6'4" arm, that 6'4" height and that wingspan, just put that one straight back down by herself. Swung on and missed, out of bounds, no touch. And Dixie State catches a break. Now they get back to Dorea in the game, as Dorea will check in for Condi. And number 1, Sydney Brandon will check in for Gianna Kiowa. Gianna Kiowa comes in, isn't responsible for the side out, but they get it when she's right after she subbed in. A little change up there for Dixie as we got game point, and it's Sydney Brandon with the serve. She puts it in, up to Gorsema. Gorsema goes out to Leah Brown. Fry looks for that short corner, no there. Hackett. Hackett going again. She misses wide, and that is game point. Dixie 25-15 after game 1. Dixie jumps ahead with a 1-game lead. As both teams will cross the net and prepare for game 2. As you watch a replay here, that ball just barely out of bounds. Our camera woman right on top of that line there as well. We couldn't exactly see how close it was to the line because it bounced right behind her. But the line judge told us it was out, and that's good enough for us. So we'll step aside for 1 minute, and we'll be back.
There is a place where looking out means looking in, where an impression lasting only a few seconds will be imprinted on a life forever, where courage is forged and innocence rediscovered, where remembering is rewarding and forgetting unforgettable. There is a place where truth is felt and where seeing is believing. There is a place.
Winning by 10. You get a live look in over here as Coach Brad Higa tries to explain to his girls what they need to change. When I talked to assistant coach earlier today, Blair, he was telling me a couple players they needed to step up were Lauren Hackett and Jenna Perry. They said the two of them have been off for the last couple games, hence the 2 losses in a row, not playing the greatest volleyball they have or can. But he said he wasn't worried. He said they would have their game and be ready to go tonight. So far, Lauren Hackett making a difference out there on the outside when she can get a chance to hit, but Dixie State doing such a good job of controlling that first game, taking a quick early lead as you look out at all the fans here. Both sides of the stadium starting to fill up. This is the student section side more or less, as you get all the students, and the other side appears to be more parents and locals here out to support their Dixie State Storm here. We're a couple seconds away from the start of game 2. Teams have switched sides. Looks like we've got a couple subs. Looks like Gianna Kiowa will be subbing in now for Delaney Daniel as she struggled there in the first game. She didn't really have too many great sets to go after and attack, so she didn't really have too many chances. But we'll see if her posture and mentality can stay locked in on this game in case they need her later on. But for now, Gianna Kiowa will be starting in the middle on the back row there with Duryea, Jones, or Duryea, Gianna Kiowa, Anderson, and Mackenzie Bird Murphy. Kaylee Fry will be in setting. And back to serve first for Cal Baptist is Kristen McCord. So here we are, game 2 underway with this serve. And here we go. Out just barely. As we take a look at that ball, great job there by Dixie State to let this one go as it was extremely close. just out. Camera don't lie. Duryea. Hackett with the great tip. One of the problems with someone who hits so well and swings so well is the ability to tip later on. So watch for Hackett to start mixing it up with swinging and tipping. A great roll as you got everyone on the back row getting back ready for a swing and hit, and then it's a tip. No one there. Mackenzie Bird Murphy quick goes for the tip as well. Ball set. Hackett touched by Gianna Kiowa. Anderson was behind her. Just a lack of miscommunication there for the Storm as Cal Baptist gets their first lead of the night, 2-1 in game 2. Anderson tried to go inside the antenna, unable to do so. 3-1 Cal Baptist. You see the replay. Kaylee Fry pushes a little too far. Anderson has to try to go get it and bring it back around that antenna, was unable to do so. Ball up, Hackett turns on it, pushes it straight back down. Anderson with the overpass. Frustrated with herself. Back to serve, number 2, Tori Ortman. Transfer from Long Beach State. Anderson up, Fry. Over to Mackenzie Bird Murphy, swings off the antenna, that'll be out of bounds. As Dixie struggling to get anything going here in the early half of game 2. They're getting the sets they want. The set just isn't going exactly where they're hoping it is. Kaylee Fry is struggling a little bit here to start game 2. That one's closer and deep back row. No good, out of bounds, but it's called touched. Let's see if we get a view of this block. Apparently someone on the front row here got a touch on it. Hard to tell. Bird Murphy back to serve. That's going to fall long. Unforced error once again for the Storm. Right back in is Alex Anderson on the back row. Psycho back to serve. Jacqueline Condi. Fry. Anderson with the tip. Back to Hackett. Hackett swings. Condi up. Anderson up. And Fry over. Backside to Perry. Perry down. Condi up. Fry's there. And Anderson will have to send it over free again. Unable to get a set to give themselves a little bit of offense. Backside to Perry. Dug up and out of bounds. Perry with another kill. Dixie State struggling here to get a pass and a set. They fall behind 7-2 here early in game 2. As you see that ball ricochet off Kaylee Fry's hands as she's trying to put it in the middle of the play where another player can put it. Once again, Hackett goes up top, gathers, and puts it down. Two-handed kill for Hackett. Coach Felder's seen enough here. Game 2 is not starting off the way Dixie wanted it to, as they've fallen behind 8-2 early here to Cal Baptist. We'll step aside for 30 seconds and we'll be right back. Just kidding. Maybe we won't step aside. You'll just stay right here with us as Coach Felder tries to animate the team. Gianna Kiowa checked back in. See if she can't bring a little bit of life here to this group on the court. Jones, Fry, Anderson, Kiowa, Condi, and Anderson are your 6 out there for the Storm. 8-2 Cal Baptist. Fry. Gianna Kiowa sends one off the block and 2 players collide as Psycho takes a shot to the head. Have to fix her ponytail as she got tripped. She trips up number 4, I believe, going after that ball that goes off Kiowa spike. And her and number 4 collide right here and takes a shot from the foot into the head. Back to serve, Talia. Talia with that knuckleball. Hackett puts it up, Free ball coming. Jones, a little bit too far. Fry goes up and gets it. Kiowa once again right down the line with a great kill. As she chooses line, the block was there in the middle. She goes right around it, straight down the line, and finds the ground somehow with 3 players over there. She didn't stand much of a chance. She got caught right up on the net, but was able to get it right by Psycho's foot and in. Hackett once again with the pass. Backside over to Perry. And Perry gets one off of Talia Brown out of bounds. Jenna Perry and Hackett both standing at 6'1" and 6'2". 2 great outside hitters. Their height does not hurt. 9-4 as Dixie will try to claw back into this Baptist lead. Condi, Fry, up top Jones. Jones off the block, kill, number 3 with the touch. Unable to get it up though, Jessica Harris with that touch on the block. And we got Dorea checking in for Condi. And Cindy Brandon in for Gianna Kiowa. Cindy Brandon back to serve. Hackett up top. Perry has to go around her own defender, or her own setter. Up top, Dorea swinging. That one's going to be blocked straight down by Perry as Duryea didn't get much of an attack on that or approach. She was kind of standing still. As you see her not be able to get back to where she likes to be. 1-step, 2-step jump, and she never really got above the net. 5-10. Sent over, Talia Brown up. Fry out to Duryea. Duryea off the touch, out of bounds. Duryea with the kill right here. Sends it off the solo block of Perry. Back to serve is your libero. Alex sends it on its way. Just over the net, just enough, ace basically. The pass is errant into the stands over here, involving the crowd a little bit. Alex back to serve once again. Same spot. That time it's passed. Goes quick. Talia Brown lays out for it. Gets it up. Duryea off the top of Anderson's head on the block and down. Dixie State crawling into the lead 1 point at a time. They've cut it to 4. 7-11. In the backyard, we call this the Slurpee point. Losers by Slurpees. Unfortunately, that does not go here. Ball up. Talia goes a little bit too far. But Kaylee Fry it is with the great one-handed back tip to beat the defenses. They were going up to get it in time, but Kaylee Fry got one hand on it just in time as you watch the reverse dunk, basically. A great angle there from our court cam. And Fry will send it over just above the net. Up top, swinging. That's tipped. That's back. That's deep. Number 6, Lauren Marr with the kill. Lauren Marr checks out, and number 4, Kristen McCord, checks in to serve. Kristen McCord. They try to go quick. The ball's tipped up and covered. Anderson outside. As it's blocked out of bounds, Lauren Hackett with another swinging kill. 13-8. As the Lancers have got their lead back to 5 with the serve. Kristen McCord back, taking her time. Serve is on its way. Up, Duryea. Backside, Anderson. That's Brett, and it's out of bounds. 14-8. Game 2, as you watch this replay once again. Kaylee Fry just not quite getting that back set where she wants it, as Anderson tries to go line, but unable to, as she was pushed a little bit too far out once again. McCord. Great serve. Fry goes quick to Duryea. Duryea pounds the back row in the chest, but it's up. Fry, go to Duryea again. Duryea gets her this time as she goes right at her feet, and this time gets her. Duryea swinging with everything she's got. You see the first one go right off her chest. And as you see this one, she tries to get down in time, unable to do so, gets her in the foot. And Duryea with the serve. Ortman gets it up. Hackett going to the left. It's dug up, and it's put over. And the ball's still live. Great play there by Cal Baptist. Fry goes quick to Bird Murphy off the block. Dug up there by 16. That's Nikki Hinderker. Anderson goes straight up. Backside to Anderson. Sisters. This time Sister will send it over to Gianna Kiowa. Rolls one. Hackett. Setter. Back to Hackett. Rolls. Anderson. Oh, miscommunication there on Dixie's side once again. Just the simple use of a voice would have changed that play as the ball falls down for the Lancers. As Hackett sees a roll, takes it, ball's plenty high. Players just can't get there in time as Anderson thought it was going to come a little deeper and she dove a little late. Ortman with the serve. Anderson. Fry goes quick to Bird Murphy. Ortman digs it up. Swung on from the back row. Dug up. Condi. Fry out to Duryea, or Gianna Kiowa. Kiowa with the kill as Duryea is checked out and Kiowa subbed in there on that side. In now through the middle for Alex Anderson is Jones. As Dixie looking to make a run. Trailing by 5 here halfway through game 2. 15-10. Lancers. Ortman. And a free ball coming. Swung on actually, but it's out of bounds. Number 4, Kristen McCord, tried to catch Dixie sleeping and try to take a swing from the back row, but unable to do so as it goes out of bounds to the right side. Back to serve is the local, Mackenzie Bird Murphy. Sends it over again, Ortman. Passes up, Setter. Goes quick, number 7. Oh, ball protection there by Mackenzie Bird Murphy. She falls back, we're protecting her face. Puts the ball straight up and into the fans. Great hit there by, I didn't even catch who swung on that one, but she got all of it. I want to say it might have been number 6, Lauren Marr, once again. Fry outside to Gianna Kiowa. This time blocked straight down on a solo block there by Perry. Once again, Perry standing outside hitter, junior, 6 feet 1 inches. And we got a timeout over here to Coach Felder. Halfway through game 2, and Dixie State off to a slow start. They gave up 8 points early and trailed 8-1 or 8-2, and now trying to catch up as they've made up the points. It's got to within 4 points throughout the game, and the Lancers have pushed it back to 6 now. Once again, Dixie State riding a 7-game win streak, and California Baptist riding a 2-game loss streak. Coming into tonight, this game is for a great position in the conference. Both these teams are atop the conference, 1 and 2, sitting 1 win and 1 loss apart. But after tonight, if Dixie State loses, they would be sitting even, and California Baptist would have the tiebreaker, winning both matches, as they won earlier in the year in Cal Baptist in 5 games. So we could be here for a long one tonight. If Dixie and Cal Baptist play just like they did earlier in the year, this one could go the distance. Back to serve now, number 1, Jordan Psycho. Kiowa, that's going to go over top. Perry swings on it. Unable to do anything with it. Jones through the middle. Ortman up. Backside Perry. Swung on, blocked, out of bounds. Point, Cal Baptist. Jenna Perry with another kill. Jones straight down with that one. Kaylee Fry gets her a set she can do something with, and she puts it straight down. Excellent play there by Dixie and getting the side out. Now they got to have a little bit of offense. Back to serve is Talia Brown. Number 5, that is Jacqueline Condi, checks in as well on the back row. And Kiowa is in on the front with Fry and Jones. Perry swings. That's out. As Perry goes well long. Kind of a tough ball to hit as it comes from behind you. Never got on top of it. Ortman up to the setter. Great pass. Backside tip. Not enough as Hackett tried to catch the defense sleeping. The defense was ready for the tip. Hackett unfortunately did not get her tip far enough and didn't come over the net. Dixie trying to crawl back in here. 14-18. Game 2. Talia Brown misses well left. And the lead bounces back to 5. Unforced errors this game might be a problem for Dixie, as they've had 2 or 3 serving errors and a couple misplayed balls on some floaters and tips from the Lancers. Fry to Jones. Jones has to tip, and she tips out of bounds. Another unforced error from the Storm. Just trying to do a little bit too much sometimes. 20-14. Lancers with the lead. Back to serve is Hackett. Ball's over the top. Talia. Fry. Jones in the middle. Swung on. Up in the air. Setter. Outside, number 6. That one will drop as well. Lauren Marr. Lauren doing a great job of placing the ball where it needs to go. She swings hard. She swings soft. She places it. She really is kind of a dark horse hitter here for the Lancers, as neither coach, when I talked to him earlier, mentioned anything about her name. And she's having herself a pretty good game. Hackett sends it over. Condi. Fry up to Jones. And Jones is blocked right at the net. Once again, Jones not getting enough on it. That one might not even have made it over the net on its own had the defense not put it back for her. 14-22. Coach Felder looks like she might be content taking game 2 with a loss, as she is not using a timeout to stop the run here. Fry goes up and gets it. Kiana Kiowa. Ball's blocked. Set up. Outside to Lauren Moore. Crushes another one off of the hands of Kiowa. And Lauren Moore having herself a game. Hackett once again back to serve. 23-14. Lancers. Jones blocked. Fry up top. Back to Jones. Jones blocked again. The Lancers don't believe they touched it, but doesn't matter, as Jenna Perry gets up on top and puts one down through the block of the Storm. 24-14, game point. Lancers. Game 2 here. The story really has been the unforced errors for the Storm and the execution by the Lancers on the offensive half. Fry looks for the tip, and it's out of bounds. That'll be game 2 to the Lancers, 25-14. We'll take a 5-minute break here in between games 2 and 3. I'll step aside for a few minutes while I go gather some stats, and I'll be back to share those with you in a couple.
Really?
Cinderella found the pet that fits her perfectly. Tiana gave her pet the royal treatment. Belle found beauty where no one else did. And you can too. Share your heart. Share your love. Bring home your forever friend. Make a shelter pet part of your world. Happily Ever After begins at theshelterpetproject.org.
There is a place where the desert comes alive, where rain breaks forth from solid stone and gardens spring from blistered rock. There is a place with enough color to make a rainbow jealous, where boulders are bigger than buildings and cliffs are higher than clouds. There is a place that will straighten your step, tighten your grip, widen your eyes, and open your jaw. There is a place.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
There is a place where young and old make connections, where kids feel like grown-ups, and grown-ups feel like kids. There is a place where beauty arises in contrast, where wonder is universal, and laughter second nature. There is a place where friends find a future, families find each other, and feelings find their home. There is a place.
Es un corto trayecto de su colonia hasta su bosque local. Para encontrar un parque o zona verde cerca de usted, visite descubreelbosque.org.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
That last commercial bringing us back. Remember to recycle. It's good for the planet. You got to live here. Remember that. All right, I got some stats for you. I guess I should look at them before I try to tell you what they are, but I'll take a look here real quick. Let me just add up a couple of the quick kills and the kill leaders for both sides. Not much surprise to the California Baptist side, as the two players who were told we need to watch most, Lauren Hackett and Perry, both in the lead. 9 kills for Lauren Hackett, and Jenna Perry has 6 to go along with that. But once again, like I said, Lauren Marr, out of nowhere, kind of the dark horse, 5 kills there in the first half. Not much you can say about that. That's pretty balanced attack. 9, 6, 2, and 5. So 4 people getting kills in there. Dixie coming a little more on the balanced half of things, as they've got kills 4, 5, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. 5 kills to Duryea. Lindsey Jones with 4. And Gianna Kiowa off the bench with 3 kills of her own. Both setters with 15 assists. However, the assist side margin is 20-17 in favor of Cal Baptist. So a few other players getting it done, making passes. The first half, or the first match, dominated by Dixie. The second one by Cal Baptist. We're here in game 3. The Storm will serve. Kaylee Fry's back there. She'll start with it. We'll reset our scoreboard for you so we don't scare you and confuse you that this game is not actually that score. It'll be 0-0 here. Game 3. This is Hayden Peterson of CEC TV, and this is for first place in the conference. Service is on its way. Ortman goes up, over to Hackett. Hackett starts off right where she left off with another kill. That'll put Hackett at 10 now. Duryea, yeah, we'll get it figured out sooner or later. She hits wide. Duryea goes wide on that hit, and it's a 2-0 lead for Cal Baptist. Duryea, Fry goes and gets it. Duryea swings. Down on the ground, ball's up. No one there for the Storm. Once again, just a miscommunication. Coach Felder looks out, kind of gives them that coach's stare. Every player knows it from each coach that they've ever played for. That means start doing your job or you're going to come sit by me. You kind of see her just look at it, no reaction. She just kind of gives them those eyes. They know what it means. As a serve goes wide by Ortman. 3-1, side out to the Storm here. Back to serve is Taylor Duryea. Ortman. Swung on, dug up. Goes back corner with the push. Covered nicely. Hackett swinging. Great angle inside 10-foot line. That's down. Hackett is too good of a hitter, too tall to give up that much room in that far corner there. She'll find that every time. Substitution as Condi will come in to pass now for Duryea. See that replay there. Plenty of room on that side as Hackett notices how tall she is. She goes over and gets it. Gets her second kill of the game 3. The ball shanked into the bench. Once again, that is Delaney Daniel, who struggled in game 1. Didn't play much in game 2. Now coming back out. Try to get her feet back under her. Try to regain some confidence here and help the Storm. And we'll see if they serve at her again. They go to Anderson. Daniel gonna have to help it. She does into the middle as Brett will have to push it over free. Ball up, outside. Perry pounds one straight into the ground in front of Fry. Unable to get there. No block. Perry with another kill for herself, giving her, I believe, 9. Nope, 7. 7 on the night. And that ball is called in. As Coach Felder's seen enough, she'll call a timeout as both game, and it looked like it may have been out right there on the replay. The referees do not get to use our replay, but she had the better angle of where that ball caught. Tough to see from up here. Looks like the shadow might have got the line, but the shadow isn't what has to hit the line. That is the ball. Daniel was standing right on top of it. She did not agree, and the referee doesn't care whether she agrees or not. It's already been called. So Coach Felder, 2 games in a row, starts out in a tremendous hole. 7-1 again here in game 3. Dixie State started out real hot in the first game and comes out and wins by 10, but then turns around in game 2 and loses by 11. They dug themselves a similar hole last game, and we'll see if they can't bounce back here. They need to find some energy from someone out here on the court. Someone needs to step up and be a leader. Dig deep and try to get that 8th win in a row. Condi, Fry, looking to Daniel. Daniel taking a swing, puts a great angle on it and gets it inside the 10-foot line. Hits it about 6 feet all the way across the net. Probably the longest shot you can take in volleyball from that side to the other side, and catches the line from outside the line on one side and inside the line on the other, and get it over the net at the same time. What a play. As Hackett hacks one back into the far end of the bench, and the Storm rally off 2 in a row here, try to get them back in, get a little momentum, get some energy in this crowd. As you see Hackett once again, Hackett and Ortman, that spot has been there all night. A lot of confusion for both players, trying to figure out where they want to go with that. Hackett this time straight up in the air. Back to Hackett. Swung on. And Mackenzie Bird Murphy bails out of that pass instead of sitting on it. And result, not good. So a kill to Hackett. Not sure if that's actually a kill in the stats, but I'm going to give it a kill on my stats because I'm not a statistician. So I'll call him what I want. Anderson. Fry goes up top to get it. Quick one. Jones. Puts it down. Great spot by Jones. Jones living on that quick stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Dixie coaches notice that and try to go back to it more often. Jones is beating those blocks up every time. If she gets a good set, she'll go straight down after that one. Even her long arm's able just to reach across and put that down. As Talia Brown back to serve now. See if she goes with the knuckleball or if she changes it up a little bit. And we got a shoe tied on the other side, and we're ready to go. Talia Brown. A little bit of a roller. Topspin on that one. Hackett. Over here to Perry. Perry pushes one. Fry up, and Condi. Free ball. Setter, backside Perry. Perry swings on it over the head of Talia Brown, who ducked down thinking it was going to come there. It did not, as it stayed high on her off of the tip of her teammate. So 5 kills so far in these first 9 points. 3 of them to Hackett, 2 of them to Perry. Back to serve is number 3, Jessica Harris. Talia Brown. Fry. Over to Jones. Jones goes up top. And Jones able to put it down as Perry tries to chase it behind the line judge or the top judge and could not do it. Once again, Jones having herself a great game start the game 3 here. Really the only hitter doing much so far on this this first quarter of game 3, really. Back to serve, Sydney Brandon. Just a freshman. Normally plays libero, but she's been subbing in to serve. And I want to say it's for Brett Anderson, but I'm not positive. Perry swings, no block, no touch, and it was not touched. That is 4. Both coaches on the bench for Cal Baptist upset, thought it would have been touched, but it did not look like it is touched. We'll take a look on the replay once again. You see the net move quite a bit. Tough to tell if it was touched there or not. Dixie players obviously saying, we didn't touch it. And that ball fell long on Brandon. Unfortunately, when you come in to pass and serve, we got to have those serves. 10-6 here as Brandon will shake that off. Got to make a pass here. 16, Nikki Hinderecker. Brandon with a great pass. Fry, Duryea, too deep, out of bounds, no touch. Looking for the touch. Ooh, and she actually might have got a touch there. As you see, number 1, her right wrist flings forward all of a sudden, and the other one did not, so you never know. Fry, 1 by herself. Tipped up by the setter. Now swinging, Lauren Moore. Place it, Duryea. Up top, Jones, tip. Ortman's there. Back corner, Talia Brown up. Fry, Duryea. Down the line, touched by 16. Safely, Nikki Hinderecker. Kill for Duryea. Ball up, over to Moore, or Marr. As Marr goes wide right, out of bounds. Dixie State creeping back in this one, 8-11. Game 3 here. First games 1 and 2 split if you're just joining us. 25-15 game 1 to Dixie, and 14-25 game 2 to the Lancers. Anderson. Just not able to get over the net as, once again, Dixie State. So far, serving errors, I've got 3 in game 3. Back to serve, number 4, Kristen McCord. Brandon, Anderson, Duryea, off the block, out of bounds, great play. Talia Brown out, Brett Anderson in. Back to serve, Kaylee Fry. As you see this kill here, Duryea realizing the block's there, going off of it, sending it out of bounds. Gets it what she wants. Fry serves it on its way. Floater, Ortman with a twisted pass. Hackett taking a swing, and Sydney Brandon unable to get it up as she looked to go with 2 fists rather than 2 hands just to make sure that she didn't get a 2 call. Unable to do so, and Hackett with yet another kill. Ortman, Duryea. Goes quick to Bird Murphy. Once again, the quick stuff working for Dixie. They are not using it as much as I thought they would, though, as Mackenzie Bird Murphy, local St. George graduate, gets a kill. Out of the game is Sydney Brandon. Back into the game is Delaney Daniel. Delaney Daniel, slow start today. Daniel only has 2 kills. And once again, another point to the Lancers. Service. Daniel goes up. Great pass. Up top, quick again to Bird Murphy. That's off the roof, and that's almost down, but it's set over by Ortman. Free ball. Condi. Fry. Anderson with the tip. No other option. And the diving try by Ortman as she looks like she's stuck on the ground, unable to slide that time. Comes up into a roll as you watch her try to dive right here on this tip. She kind of goes into a roll as her knee catches. Dangerous play there. Luckily for her, everything's all right. Mackenzie Bird Murphy floats one at Hackett. The setter drops all the way down to get that ball on it, and she does it, but Perry goes wide out of bounds. I'm still sitting here impressed at the height of Psycho and the ability there to get low enough right there to get that set up. I probably would have pulled 3 muscles even trying to think about doing that move. Perry, tip. Fry goes up one hand. Bird Murphy. Daniel just going to have to send it over. And unfortunately, another unforced error. Just simple plays that are not extending the game here for the Storm. Missed serves, passes going errant, free balls we can't even send over, and the struggle is real. Hackett to Daniel. Daniel, Fry. Back to Daniel. Daniel swings, blocked. Jones in the way, one hand. Anderson would have been there. Once again, just trying to get lucky here. Storm trying to bounce back. Chasing 4 here. Serving is Hackett. Ball up, Condi. Fry. Jones, finally, once again, with the quick stuff. Live and die with it, but they aren't seeing it as well as the rest of us are up here, apparently. They've gone 3 or 4 quick ones this game alone, and each time they beat the block up just like that, and the back row comes creeping in too quick, unable to get there. We'll see if they start to live with it. Talia Brown, serve, in. Attacking Hackett once again. Lauren Marr, up, Condi. Fry goes quick again to Jones, blocked this time. Fry goes quick again to Jones. Over top, Anderson. Fry, Daniel. Perry, Marr gonna have to send it. They do. Anderson. Fry goes quick to Jones. Jones up on top and dug up by number 1. Ortman with a double set. Looked like 2, not called. Condi goes close to Fry. Fry up to Daniel. Daniel off the top of the block. Blocked up. And Ortman out to Perry. Perry gets up off the block. Talia. Fry going swing. Fry up. Jones going to swing. Ortman going to pass. Swinging Hackett from the back row. Talia. Fry. Daniel. Tip. In. Great point, Dixie, as the crowd erupts. What a great rally there from both sides. Plenty of tips, plenty of rolls. Dixie celebrates it as you watch the tip right here. Daniel reads it beautifully. A great diving effort there from number 1, Jordan Psycho, but unable to get there as they earn a timeout from the Lancers. So they've battled back. They were trailing 7-1 here in game 3, battled all the way back to down by 2. And the coaches for the Lancers had seen enough of this comeback, trying to put a stall on it. Coach Felder now pretty much got to tell her girls, we got the energy, we got the house, we got all the fans on our side, the momentum's going our way. We got to keep pushing here. Once again, games 3 and 4 are to 25. If we go to game 5, it'll only be to 15. Every game you got to win by 2. It's still regular, straight-up volleyball. Only thing different is this game is for first place in the Pac West Conference. Right now, coming into the game, Dixie State sitting in first place with a conference record of 11-3. One of those 3 losses, however, is to Cal Baptist. Cal Baptist sitting in second place with a 10-4 record. With the win tonight, they would take the tiebreaker at 10-4 or 11-4. Both teams would be sitting 11-4. And Cal Baptist would have the advantage because they've won both matchups if they win tonight. However, if they split, that'll give Dixie a 2-game lead over California Baptist. And the only other team that is sitting with 4 losses right now is BYU Hawaii, who is 9-4. Your conference looks like this. First place, Dixie State. Second, California Baptist. BYU Hawaii in third, and Point Loma in fourth with 10 losses. Or 5 losses, pardon me. Not 10 losses. 10 wins, 5 losses. And then fifth place is in a tie with 6 losses. Concordia, Chaminade, Azusa Pacific, Hawaii Pacific, and Hawaii Elo. Back to the action. Serve is on its way. It's over. Dug up. Jones. Condi goes and gets it. Free ball. Anderson going to send it over. A great start here. And the point to Dixie as the pass a little wide, and the setter, Jordan Psycho, has to go up with one hand and try to bring it all the way back for her team, unable to do so. So the scramble point for Dixie puts them within 1. As you see her go up and try to get that ball, she comes down into the net. And that is called. Talia Brown, once again, great serve, keeps it in play. Set, outside to Marr. Marr swings, blocked, out of bounds, and the Lancers finally get that break, or the side out they were looking for. Dixie, however, has got back into game 3 here with a great run, 17-15. Service back to number 3, Jessica Harris for the Lancers. Condi. Fry goes outside to Jones, and Jones with another kill. In for Condi is Duryea. in for Daniel is Sydney Brandon. Sydney Brandon missed her last serve, but she's checking back in again to give another shot. Jones sends one off the block straight down. Luckily, the net was there to keep it on their half. 16-17, Dixie trailing by 1. Brandon gets this serve in there. Ortman up. Psycho out to Mar. Mar blocked straight up in the air. Psycho back to Mar again. And she swings and misses. That's in the bottom of the net. We've got a tie ball game here at 17-all in game 3. Once again, the block is up. The block is not needed as that ball hits about halfway down the net. No problem. Sydney Brandon back to serve. For a normal spike and spin routine. Ortman up. Psycho. Backside to Perry. Perry up through the block and out of bounds. Side out Lancers. They retake the lead, 18-17. Perry with 4 kills already this game. She'll check out, and in to serve is number 16, Nikki Hinderecker from Long Beach, California. She's a freshman and designated server. Jones swings, finds the ground as Hackett once again unable to get up and make a play on it. Jones will check out, and in to serve for her is Anderson. Don't be surprised to see her go right after Hackett and the libero on the right half of the court on the back corner there. Maybe not where she's serving from this left side, but that's where she's had a lot of luck so far. As she goes there, it is taken by, slam dunk. Tori Ortman goes up top. Psycho comes down real quick with it on the left hand as they get a quick one on Dixie. Serve went where I thought it might. The result was not what I was expecting. Number 4, Kristen McCord, who usually starts the serving process each game for the Lancers. Talia, Fry, Duryea, got a kill. Off of McCord's hand and down. Anderson Brett will check back into the game. Her sister Alex is on the back row, and Talia Brown checks out. Great hit there by Duryea. Kaylee Fry with the serve. It's over. Off the hand of Ortman as she got caught leaning. Got to move your feet. She does not, as Dixie takes their first lead of game 3 late. The fans, the crowd, the substitutions all fired up here as we got another timeout. The Lancers take another one. So once again, a very exciting game 3. 20-19 is the lead for Dixie. We'll keep you right here and let you enjoy a little bit of what's going on in the building. All right, here we are. Kaylee Fry, game 3, back to serve with a 1-point lead for the Storm. Cal Baptist started this game out hot, 7-1, and Dixie State has battled all the way back, taking their first lead 2 points ago at 18-17. Serve is out. Ice, the server, does just what the timeout wanted to. They get the side out without any effort. Another error. That is 5 service errors on the game. That's 5 free points we've given them. We'll see if it ends up hurting us. Ortman. Duryea, it's over top, and they'll choose to play it. Hackett has to roll one. Duryea's there. Fries up. Fries back to Mackenzie Bird Murphy in the middle, and it's blocked straight down. Point Lancers as they take the 1-point lead. 21-20. Lancers. Tori Ortman. Duryea thought it was going to go out, has to play it. Tipped and out of bounds. 21 all, and it'll be Duryea back to serve. In on the left side will be Delaney Daniel. Sydney Brandon checks back out. And Duryea needing 4 here to grab the 1-game advantage for the Storm. Duryea gets the first one. Ortman goes up and back to 4. It'll be a free ball. Duryea. Fry goes quick to the middle. Mackenzie Bird Murphy swings, misses. Anderson there. Fry. Once again, backside Anderson. Over. Free. Fry this time tries the backside Anderson again. This time straight down off the block. Point Dixie. Great job there by Delaney Daniel playing all 3 of those tips back to her setter to give the team another chance. And this time Kaylee Fry goes backside to Brett Anderson off the one-handed block there by Hackett and straight down. Duryea serving. Up number 4. And that is a great ball there. Great timing between Psycho and Jessica Harris there to get the kill. Psycho sees Harris already starting to bound up as she goes to load that one and gets the kill. 22 all, game 3. Serving is number 1, Jordan Psycho. Goes quick, ball tipped, and it'll be put out of play. A great play there as Mackenzie Bird Murphy gets away with a quick one. Wasn't sure if it was going to be enough, but it just happened to be. Tipped once, tipped twice. Unfortunately for the Lancers, a miscommunication error as 2 people were there underneath it. Would have been fine. Not able to get it there. Bird Murphy goes up. No one's there for Hackett. No one's there for Hackett, and that ball will fall. Dixie Point has game point. Dixie State has game point. They're not Dixie Point. They are Dixie State. Game point as you get a look at the crowd as they're going to stand up here. Game point. They're on their feet all over the building. The student section's on the feet. The parent section behind the bench is on the feet. Game 3, game point to the State. Ball tipped into play. Fry goes deep corner, nobody there. It's going to drop. Game, Dixie. As they come from behind, trailing 7-1 early here in game 3, come all the way back to take game 3 from the Lancers. 25-22 on a great play here as Kaylee Fry's eyes light all the way up as she sees the amount of space they leave her in the back row. Look at this. She sees it the whole time, looks it off, and finds that deep corner. What a great play there by your setter, Kaylee Fry. Kaylee Fry, just a junior from Orem, Utah. Went to high school at Timpanogos and has been here since then. A huge change in emotion here in the building as 23 and 24 and 25, the building erupted. Game point there. Everybody in the building was on their feet. And as soon as Kaylee Fry saw that opening, the entire bench for the Storm began to celebrate as they saw it with her. Kaylee Fry, one of the better setters in the conference. Honestly, in my opinion, I might be biased because I am here going to school at Dixie. But her court vision is unbelievable. She's finding her teammates in spots where they can kill the ball, getting it to them in time, whether it be quick or setting them up outside, farther out, or taking those quick tips and that push right there for the game. She does a great job of mixing it up and keeping the defense on their toes. As the energy, you can tell the difference in the energy here. Game 3 was huge as Dixie State over here enjoying the music and Cal Baptist on the bench still wondering what happened as they gave up a 6-point lead right at the very beginning of that game. And now they're trying to get it back. As you see, we got the fans going crazy here, dancing to the music we've got. We even got the young fans in here enjoying the night here at the Student Activity Center in Dixie, watching their Red Storm take on the California Baptist Lancers, one of the second best team, really, or to this point, the best team because they do have the tiebreaker on us in the conference. So until Dixie State beats them, California Baptist has the right to believe they are the best team. Where Dixie State is in the lead, obviously their record would say that Dixie State's a better team, but Cal Baptist has defeated Dixie State this year already. So, I mean, you can look at it either way. Both teams obviously at the top of the division for a reason, top of the conference. And we're 30 seconds away. Dixie State already wandering out to the court. Coach Felder ordering up the last instructions here as she tries to increase the energy as we got our fans on their feet, loving their new shirts they got for free tonight for coming to the game. Got fans of all ages out here tonight, from the old to the young. We're loving it. This is the most packed the building has been all during the conference matches all year long. And back to serve will be the Lancers. That'll be number 4 who starts each game, Kristen McCord, a redshirt senior from Santa Clarita, California. Game 4, hoping I'm still going to have a voice after all this. The whistle's been blown. Let's play ball. I was trying to keep track of stats and the kills up here on my own. However, I lost all those about 15-16 last game, so that's that. Anyways, Fry goes up top quick to Jones. Jones starts it off right with the kill through the middle. Gets Gortsema, hits it off her block, and straight down. As you see here, Fry sees Jones. Jones goes up and gets it off Gortsema's left hand and down to the ground. Alex Anderson back to serve. Game 4, first service point for the Storm. Once again, we erased those service errors from last game. Those are 5 free points that we gave up as Gortsema gets the kill. I'll try to count the service errors here in Game 4 and see if we can't limit those as a team. Ortman back to serve. Sends it over. Talia goes over top. Up. Anderson out to Duryea. Duryea keeps it in play. Hackett to Psycho. Psycho tries to dunk it, but she is too far away. That would be a rim check in basketball, and that time the bottom of the net got the ball before anything else. As Psycho thought she was closer to the net, she was not. You see Duryea send on Hackett. Psycho thinks she's right on top of the net. Unfortunately for her, she was not, and that ball catches the bottom of the net before anything. Point Dixie. Hackett sends it up. Psycho's there. Outside to Hackett. And that ball will get down. Pardon me, the pass was Kristen McCord. The hit was Lauren Hackett, and the block there is there. There's the pass by McCord, and she goes wide side to Hackett. Hackett goes up. Blocked down by Brett and Mackenzie Bird Murphy, and that ball falls. Kaylee Fry with the serve. Kristen McCord with the pass. Out to Hackett again. Hackett has to lay it off. Duryea. Ball set up off of the beam. Unfortunate there for the Lancers. Ortman sends it up to the beam as Kristen McCord has to try to change directions quick, unable to do so. And we got ourselves a bench warning to the Storm as they're going crazy over there. Fry would have been long played. Hackett swinging, ball straight up in the air. Unfortunately, Mackenzie Bird Murphy or Anderson with the block straight up, but they were unable to get the ball after that anywhere else. Back to serve. Jordan Psycho for the Lancers. Duryea, too far, going to be put down. Nope. 2 players trying to gill it, unable to do so. Mackenzie Bird Murphy goes quick. Ortman with a great dig. Psycho goes backside Perry. Perry down. Up by Delaney Daniel. Off of the ground. And that ball's touched out of bounds, luckily for the Lancers. I mean, that ball that Daniel got went off the ground. Oh, no, it didn't. On the replay, it looks good, actually. From up here, it did look like the coach had a reasonable argument. But thanks to our replay cam, that ball was dug up by Delaney Daniel. From here, it sounded and looked as if it was not dug up. But the lucky roll serve there by Jordan Psycho ties this game. If you could master that serve, you'd be a designated server. Psycho. Daniel. Fry goes quick to Mackenzie Bird Murphy. Her timing is off. And the Lancers take that lead back, 5-4. Dixie State here trying to relax, get back into their game, play their style. Ball up by Daniel. Fry, backside to Brett Anderson. Brett goes off the block and straight down As she goes to celebrate, about punches her sister right in the face. Obviously unintentional, but she did miss her, luckily. As you see the punch. Whoa, look out, sister. Coming at you. Duryea serves it over. Hackett. Back to Hackett. Swung on and hit out of bounds. No touch. Point Dixie. Duryea will serve again. Once again, while talking to Coach Felder before the match, I asked her, who are your key players? Like, what do you have to have tonight in order to pick up this win? And her response was simple. She said, I got to have Taylor and Brett have their game on tonight. So far, Taylor doing a great job, and Brett Anderson here in this game with a couple kills in a row, trying to bring it on. She also mentioned, I need any one of my middles, whether it be Jones or Anderson or Murphy, any other hitter to step up and help keep Taylor and Brett free from the block. She said, I know that Hackett and Perry are going to get their kills. We aren't planning to stop them, only hoping to contain them. But she did say, however, that she wanted Taylor, Brett, and any other player to be able to match what those two produced for their team. Connie from the back row. Psycho up. Gortman, Perry. And that ball's out of bounds. No touch. Storm with the point. 8-6, 2-point lead here as Lindsey Jones checks back in. Jones will be another one of those middles that Coach was talking about that could be helpful in trying to counterbalance Hackett and Perry with 2 or 3 of your own hitters. Hackett goes up. Back to Perry. Perry swings. Mackenzie Bird Murphy digs it. Perfect pass. Daniel rolls one. Psycho's there. Hackett swings from the back row. Mackenzie Bird Murphy. Fry goes quick to Jones. Jones. Anderson with the tip. Ortman's there. Psycho's there. Out to Lauren Marr. Up. Fry, and that's going to come down. Oh, right on top of the antenna. Unfortunately, point to the Lancers as Lauren Marr gets another one over the net. Right there. And Kaylee Fry, unable to get up in time to get to the set, has to just swing at it, puts it up too high. Back to serve is number 3, Jessica Harris. Condi. Anderson. Daniel. Into the net. Gortzma is in the net, and that will be a violation. That is illegal. 9-7 Dixie here in game 4. Talia Brown back to serve for Dixie. Here comes that knuckleball serve. She stands about 15 feet behind the line when she lets that thing go. Perry, gets up top on that one. Not much you can do, Talia, as that ball is lasered into the ground by Perry. When Perry has this much time, if the block is not there, I mean, one person, Delaney Daniel, not going to be able to do much as Jones didn't get over for the block. As Perry has a free swing and she crushes that one. Anderson has to go back. She's there. Condi. Free ball. Talia. Barely played in. Backside, Gortzema. Condi. Fry. Daniel. Swings at Ortman right there. Daniel unfortunately goes right at Ortman with that strong hit. Talia Brown goes up. Fry's there. Goes quick to Jones. Jones goes back corner. It's in all day. 2 feet to spare. Jones with a great shot there. Fry. And Daniel also had a great hit on that one. Unfortunately, it was right at the player. Sydney Brandon will check in for Daniel. As you see this hit right here by Jones. Plenty of room to spare back there on that back corner. At least a foot. And Sydney Brandon checks in for Daniel to serve. She'll smack it a few times, spin it, slap it one time, spin it again, and it's on its way. There it is. Hackett over top. Oh, unfortunately, it looked like Jones or Fry. I'm not sure what they were trying there. Should have just swung on it. Gave up a free one, 10-9. Lancers trailing by 1. Back to serve is Kristen McCord. They've made the rotation 2 times now throughout the game. Dixie State's bench trying to get a little cheer going here in the building as the serve for McCord is short and into the net. Alex Anderson with a 2-point lead here, 11-9. This game is to 15. Don't think we're going to be done at 15 here, folks. We're going to 25. This game is not to 15 is what I meant to say. We're going to 25, game 4. Anderson. There's a little bit better timing on the toss and hit. Hackett pounds one about 4.5 feet deep. No touch. Out of bounds. I said 4.5 feet, but it was probably a lot more than that. She just smoked that one. Clear past the, I'm not even sure what the heck that line is on the court. Looks like it might be for side volleyball, so past the sideline for the multiple court volleyball in here. Ortman has to make a diving save, but she does. Hackett pushes one. Sydney Brannon's there. Fry goes quick to Mackenzie Bird-Murphy. Mackenzie goes to the left. Dug up by Hindeker. Hackett swings, rolled on. Anderson with the dive, gets there. Once again, the Lancers looking for the ground. It did not get the ground though. Talia up to Fry. Fry, wide side, Duryea. Off the block, up, Hackett. Pushed back, Talia. Fry out to Duryea. Duryea swings into the net, no go. As the Lancers once again get another point. Looked like that ball might have got the ground again, but I looked from up here that it was a little bit better as Talia goes this side. Up, Fry unfortunately puts Duryea quite a bit off the net there. 12-10. Dixie maintaining a steady 2-point lead here in game 4. Ortman. Anderson. Fry to Mackenzie Bird-Murphy. Just rolls it over the top as Psycho is there. Hackett. Blocked down by Mackenzie Bird-Murphy. Three-point lead to Dixie. As you see Ortman go up with it and Hackett. Mackenzie Bird-Murphy jumps up and gets the block as Kaylee Fry was turning around to get ready for the pass. Quick. And it's touched. And dove and slides just shy of the door. Excellent hustle there. That's that volleyball hustle where coach just likes to see you dive whether or not you're going to get to the ball. As Cindy Brennan really had no chance at going anywhere with that ball. Probably just dives to kind of kill her momentum, not try to stop on a run. Come to a sliding stop. 11-13. Duryea up. Mackenzie Bird-Murphy gets a swing. There it is off the block, out of bounds once again. That's off the hands of Jessica Harris. The entire front line that is in the game right now is fairly tall. The only taller player that could be on the court for the Lancers is Gortsema. She's on the bench, but you got Perry, Jessica Harris, and Hackett all above 6 feet for the Lancers. They go upside to Hackett. Swung on and put down between Duryea and Fry, and that's a kill. 14-12. Dixie with a 2-point lead still. Duryea checks out. Hackett with the serve. Anderson. Fry goes up to Brett Anderson. Brett with the touch. It's touched off the roof and chased back in by Psycho. What a play. Condi. Daniel. Ortman. Psycho outside to Marr. Marr puts another one down for the Lancers as Lauren Marr, who neither coach mentioned, having herself an evening here. Third leading killer on this side for the Lancers, according to my stats. My stats mean nothing because they're probably not accurate, but that's what they are. Fry up top. Anderson swings. Dug up. And it'll be pushed over. Anderson goes up again. Fry chases it back. And once again, miscommunication there for the Storm. They got to talk. The ball game is now tied 14-all. The Lancers taking a little bit of momentum here. With a lead change, I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Feather go to a timeout to try to get the girls' composure back and stop this run. Hackett to serve. Takes a swing at one. Anderson has to play. It was almost out, but she decided it was going to be in, and it would. Ortman, Psycho. Up top, Perry. Touched. Yes, it was. And there comes a timeout right there as Dixie gives up 4 straight. 15-14. Lancers, I believe. Yes, it is. 15-14. We'll step aside for 30 seconds, and we'll be back.
There is a place where rocks bleed and nature blushes on a battlefield green with envy, where dimples determine destiny and a tiny wooden T holds the outcome in the balance. There is a place where friends are opponents and opponents are friends, where the prize is elusive, the conquest is captivating, and the score isn't settled till the drinks are down. There is a place.
That commercial brought to you from St. George, everything from A to Zion. Once again, St. George really is a beautiful place to be. You got everything exactly from A to Z. And whether you want to come down for the sun, for the golf, for the outdoors activities, the hikes, the adventures through Zion National Park, or last week I ventured out to Snow Canyon and hiked around a few of those areas near the Butterfly area and the White Rock. Beautiful area out there and beautiful weather all year round basically. Pretty chilly today. A little bit of rain here at Dixie. But we won't complain. We'll take all the water we can get. We're back here. 15-14. Lancers with the lead. Serve is on its way. Daniel goes up. Fry goes, gets it, and comes back to Daniel. Daniel sends one right off the head of Perry, and that's out of bounds with a crushing kill there from Perry from Daniel. Lindsey Jones will check in on the front row. Watch this shot as Daniel gets way up to bring it down on Perry's head. Delaney Daniel needing one to get herself going here, and she gets it. Served over by Bird Murphy. Perry looking to answer back, and she does. Kills it off the hands of Bird Murphy into about the 7th row over here, right in front of me. Perry and her height. If you don't get a block up in time, you're in trouble. As you watch here once again, the block's got to see her going. They go after Jessica, and the block is almost up in time, but just unable to get a touch. Back to serve is Harris. Harris once again a little bit on the toss, a bad timing, service error. Once again, coach just telling her that exact same thing. Your timing is off on that toss. All right, Talia. Once again, right in front of the baseline of the basketball court. Knuckleball. That ball does not even move, folks. And a block there from Lindsey Jones. Dixie State 17, Lancers 16. As you see the replay. And we're back here live. Over ball put down that time by a combination of about 3 hands. All 3, Daniel, Murphy, and Jones were there. They need someone to go ahead and take that one. I think Jones should probably just go ahead and finish that. Instead of both of them trying, Jones just need to wind up and pound that one rather than give him a chance. 18-16. We'll take another 30-second commercial break, and we'll be back.
Everywhere that we go, he makes people laugh and makes people smile, and I feel like I have that quality.
He's the one who always takes me fishing. I watch golf with him. And
I watch him cook because when I grow up, I want to be a cook too.
We have the same faces like this.
Dad is the one, when you fall, that picks you up.
That unconditional sense of presence and reassurance is really what makes him my father.
Once again, that commercial brought to us by fatherhood.gov. Take the time to be a father. Mothers are also great, and we are grateful for our mothers, so take the time to be a mother as well. Talia Brown sends on its way. Hackett up. Psycho goes backside Perry. Perry blocked. Chested up. Ortman's there, and they send it over. Daniel. Fry. Jones. And that one's sent up into the 5th row over there behind the bench. Dixie State with a 3-point lead here in Game 4. Talia Brown still back serving. Great job here as Jones goes up off of 1 foot, leaning over and sends it through Psycho's attempted sliding dig and into the stands. Talia Brown with another knuckle serve. Psycho goes outside to Lauren Marr. Marr up off the block, and that one will fall. Side out Lancers. 2-point lead to the Storm. Back to serve is number 16. That is Nikki Hinderecker. Just a freshman from Long Beach, California. Went to school at Hope Christian Academy. Ball is up. Fry goes quick to Jones. Jones gets no leap and no touch. Jones unable to get up quick on that one, and they kind of get an unforced error, I guess you could call that. Serving again, Hinderecker. Serves it over. Anderson straight up. Fry out to Daniel. Daniel gets another touch, and no, that ball did not get up. Looked like a pancake attempt and did not get it. We'll take a look here on the replay as the Fry goes out to Daniel off the top of the block, and a diving effort there from Hinderecker does not quite get there in time. She looked up, tried to convince the top judge, and the top judge wasn't having it. Back to serve is Brandon with that normal routine spin, slap, spin, shot. It's over, and it misses. Once again, your designated server with 2 serving errors tonight. But once again, the coach does call the location. That's kind of a tough spot to hit from the opposite side of the court. You're trying to go at Hackett all night, and that's where she's sitting. So if she's over there, you got to try to get that in there. As McCord now serving to a 1-point deficit. Anderson has to make a diving dig. Goes up top. Jones off the block, and that one will land out of bounds. Point. Storm. In comes Bird Murphy for Jones, and Alex Anderson will step back and take a serve. Great pass there. Fry goes up, and Jones goes off the block and out of bounds as Gortsema gets up, but unable to keep it in play. Alex Anderson now serve. As Hackett leaves no doubt about that one, and she smacks that one straight down in between Talia and I believe that was Sydney Brandon who was back there with her. And it was no chance, as by the time Talia got to moving, that ball was bouncing up on the ground. Talia pass, Fry's there. Goes outside Duryea. Duryea off the block, and it's over and out of bounds as she tries to come underneath the net and bring it back, as unable to do so was Jordan Cycle. Lost her name for a second. Once again, 22-20, Storm chasing 3 points for the match. Fry with the serve, it's in. And Psycho goes up, outside to Hackett. Hackett, no chance at the left, swings and misses. Dixie State, 23-20, chasing 2 points. Timeout over here to the Lancers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to follow your Dixie State volleyball team, they will be at home 3 more times this year. November 7th, that is this Saturday at noon, they will be playing Point Loma. Earlier in the season, they lost to Point Loma in 3 straight. November 12th, 13th, and 14th, they'll make a trip out to Hawaii. They got BYU Hawaii on the 12th, Chaminade on the 13th, and Hawaii Elo on the 14th. BYU Hawaii and Hawaii Elo, this will be the first time that Dixie State has seen them in conference play, so they don't know what they've done with those guys. And it'll be the second time they've seen Chaminade. Chaminade came here earlier in the year, October 7th, and it went 5 sets. If I remember correctly, Dixie State won the first 2, and Chaminade came back and won 3 straight with some scrappy volleyball. And their leading hitter, I can't put a name in my head right now for her, but she had herself 3 tremendous games to come back and win that for Chaminade. So once again, your next home game is November 7th here against Point Loma. If we get that win, we'll put ourselves in a great spot for the conference. Back now, Fry gets a float serve outside to Hackett. Hackett pounds another one down. They get the side out they were looking for. 21-23, Dixie State. Dixie State on the back row. Here you have Fry, Anderson, Sydney Brandon, and Duryea. Up front, you got Anderson, sister Brett, and Mackenzie Bird Murphy. Serves on its way. Sydney Brandon goes. Fry. Up top, Mackenzie Bird Murphy swings and misses, but it's over. Now Perry has to send one up to Mackenzie Bird Murphy. Duryea takes a swing on the first ball. Psycho goes wide side. Hackett's there. Has to push one. It's down. Duryea makes a diving attempt. Not able to get there. Point, Lancers. 22-23. As looks like Coach Felder may be considering a timeout here. And she will take a timeout. So 2 quick points for the Lancers, and we'll take a timeout now. Back to Coach Felder. So once again, the next home game for Dixie State is November 7th versus Point Loma. We lost to them in 3 straight, the first matchup of the conference this year. And that was our second game in the conference. We started out the year 0-2, and then we rallied off 4 wins in a row, and then lost to Chaminade, and then won. And we've won since then. Those are our 3 losses. So 2 early ones, and then the 1 loss on October 7th, and we've been undefeated. Besides that loss in October since September 23rd. So once again, it's November 4th today. 1 loss in the month of October, and before that, September 23rd till the month of October, only 1 loss. A pretty good season started out and going here for the Storm. Looking to add to it tonight as the timeout is ready. The Storm are discussing strategy. They still have about 20 seconds on it. Psycho will be back to serve. Both teams are ready. We got the okay from the side official. The top judge gives us the whistle and the hand wave, and we're underway here. 23-22, game 4. Psycho with the serve. Duryea, good pass. Fry goes up top, back to Duryea, and she goes off the net, and it was blocked up. Fry, Duryea swings, puts it back in play. Good choice there. Psycho, Ortman, up to Perry. Perry swings, blocked. Psycho, Ortman, back to Hackett this time. Hackett takes a swing off the top. Anderson with the touch. Great ball. Duryea puts it back into play. Up top, quick, Psycho. Backside Perry, touched by Brandon. Unfortunately, it looked like it might have gone long. It was touched up front. Cindy Brandon had no choice but make a diving effort. 23-23, Lancers. Coach is over there trying to get them to settle down a little bit, breathe, relax. The atmosphere is building. Fans on the far side standing up. Fans underneath me standing up on the feet. Psycho with the serve. Duryea. Fry goes backside to Anderson. Brett takes a swing. It's off the net and it's down. The net blocks it up for the Storm. Luckily that time the net is on the side of the Storm, as it'll be game, set, and match point here for the Storm. Back to their number 4 server, Taylor Duryea. The server you want on this occasion, if you're asking me. She has been ice all night long. See if she can get the serve in. She does. Hard parts on, it's an ace! She aces them for the match. Taylor Duryea with the ace to end the match, as Dixie State claims their spot in number 1 in the conference. Pac West Conference belongs to Dixie State right now for the time being. They move to 12-3, get their 8th win in a row, and Cal Baptist drops to 10-5, which will move BYU Hawaii, without even playing, into 2nd place. And Point Loma, who now is split with Cal Baptist on the season, will now be tied for 3rd and 4th with Cal Baptist, and Point Loma at 4th, Dixie State alone at 1, and BYU Hawaii with only 4 losses stands alone at 2nd place in the conference. Once again, we'd like to thank all the fans who came out and joined us here in the Student Activity Center for a great match of volleyball. Dixie State able to close it out, does what's needed, picks up the win in tremendous fashion. As you see the excitement of Coach Felder there, going crazy. Not sure what she's even thinking or what's saying, but what a spot for Duryea to put that serve through there, to find an ace of all things in that same spot they've been going all night, right between Hackett and Ortman. Once again, thank you for joining us here on CEC TV. This is Hayden Peterson. We'd like to thank all of our cameramen and women and those behind the scenes as well, helping with the technical directing. The replays brought to you by our trailer. We appreciate them. And we'll sign out until Saturday. I believe we'll be back here filming once again Saturday. If you want to join us live, the game is at 12 noon, November 7th. Point Loma coming into town, as the Storm will continue to hold on, or try to hold on to, their Pac West leading conference division record of 12-3 now. Thank you very much. As you get one last shot of the shirts that we're giving out tonight, this is all we got for Hayden Peterson. This is CEC TV. Thank you and good night.